Kobu! Kobu, wake up! Toast? The hyena is lying on top of your body. His flustered face fills your field of vision. Your heart flutters from the way the hyena moans. What? Your fingers dig deep into the palm of your hands. It's been so long since you've had someone on top of you, you're not sure how to react. The longer you look at him, the more you become aware that you can actually see through his ethereal clothes. His heavy, heaving pectorals are inches away from your face. You gulp. Toast, what are you... Kobu, I don't think I can hold on anymore. Your eyes widen as your mind tries to make sense of everything going on. Is he coming onto me? His eyes look unfocused and he's swaying from side to side. Toast, what's going on? I think something's wrong. The ghost topples to the side. Toast! You spring up and examine the ghost. There's a glyph that somewhat resembles the letter A, stuck to his foot. It glows an ominous yellow as Toast groans again. Toast grimaces in pain as his entire lower half wavers in and out of existence. Toast! You shake him, but he doesn't respond. What's coming? The room glows faintly of the same hue as the symbol. You look up and stare slack-jawed at the sight of more strange symbols floating about on the surface of the walls and ceiling. About half your apartment unit is covered in a web of magical signs. In all of the ensuing chaos, your ears flicker about as they pick up at the sound of someone chanting outside. You think your eyes deceive you at first, but the symbols slowly encroach with each passing second. Run! Save yourself! This moment fills you with an uncomfortable sense of deja vu. Adrenaline courses through your veins, prompting you to act. Someone must be casting the spell to keep it on the move. Hang on, Toast. You head for the door, forcing you to run to the web of floating symbols. When your foot makes contact with the symbols, they start to creep up along your body until you're fully covered. What the... The symbols light up and shock you with their magic. Each jolt sends your muscles into a haphazard sequence of contractions. You shrink as your tired muscles are being stretched to their limits. You collapse to the ground, body convulsing, but you grit your teeth as you fight to regain control. You crawl on all fours to the door. With a turn of the knob, you tumble out the hallway. You pant while you pull yourself up. The symbols on your body disappear instantly. You! Morris stands a few feet away from you, facing the wall next to your door, which is now covered in yellow papers printed with the exact same symbols in your apartment unit. You run towards him in an attempt to tackle the exorcist. Without looking at you, Morris moves his right hand in a circular motion. A magic circle appears in front of his hand. You hit an invisible wall that bounces you back to where you started. The exorcist continues his chant. The papers around him light up row by row in response. Morris, what are you doing? The boar pauses and turns to you. Nice night for an exorcism, don't you agree? Stop it, you're hurting Toast. Toast? Is that what that thing is called? Boy, you two have gone chummy. Makes me think you're overqualified to be just a store clerk. Don't do this, he's not doing anything wrong. The boar points accusingly into your direction. Nothing wrong? Threatening me with a brick and attacking those people in the park is nothing wrong? Granted, they were cultists. My point still stands. How do you know all that? I've been following the both of you since crossing your path. I noticed his presence the moment I ran by. I've been watching you, plotting from the shadows. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Oh, and don't think I didn't see your little magic trick at the park. But I stopped him. Yes, you did. Which confuses me more. I still can't get a read on you. Just who are you? A necromancer? A wizard? I can explain everything. Just stop whatever you're doing and talk to me. Sorry, Kobu, but in this job, I exercise first, ask questions later. Oh, that's stupid as hell. It'll be easier if you surrender. I'm not letting you and your pet ghost have your way with the people of this town. You're not listening to me. That's it. You leave me no choice. You reach for your pockets. Morse jumps back. With a swing of his arms, he summons magical circles around his hands again. You want to throw down? Give it your best shot. You stare each other down. The air is charged with a heavy tension. Gulping, you pull out your phone and press the necessary keys. You hope that this plan works. Or you're down one ally. Casting spells on your phone? What kind of magic is that? This is no magic. This is... You are connected to the person you call. Hello, Kibbleton police? Wait. Yes, there's a strange person putting up weird papers around my apartment. Hold up. We're supposed to be having a fight over here. Hold on. You set the phone aside and hit the mute button. Yeah, well, it's late and I have rights. Now, unless you want to spend your night behind bars, you'll put down your glowing circles and talk. Just so you know, I'm doing this because it's convenient. I can and will kick your butt if you try anything. The boar aims his left hand at the wall of enchantments. He fires a blast of fire at the parchment. The fire renders the papers to ash of fire. You set the glowing light inside your room. You see the glowing light inside your room dissipate simultaneously. Bringing your phone up, you apologize to the officer that you might have made a mistake and end the call. You scowl and point at Morris and then back to your apartment with a repeated but rapid pace. He undoes his magic circles. His pace is slow as he enters your unit. And as you go in, you hope Toast is doing alright. Relief. Toast is back on his feet. His dazed expression turns into anger upon seeing Morris. What's he doing here? It's alright, he just tried to exorcise both of us, but I convinced him to stop and talk it out. Toast is taken aback for a moment, but then lets out a laugh. That's my number 2. Looks like this bacon is made out of chicken. Morris's eyes seem to bulge out while he holds an uncomfortable looking smile. Guys, quit it. Let's talk like adults. Toast blows a raspberry at Morris, who in turn flips the ghost off. The three of you gather around the coffee table to talk. You sit across from Morris while Toast stares him down. I should beat the crap out of you for what you tried to do to me. Morris shrugs Toast off. The ghost growls and sits in between the two of you. You consider what you need to tell Morris, and what would happen if he continues to go against you. I don't like this. Why is he here? He tried to kill us. Technically, you're already dead. So start explaining. Who are you really? He points at you once again. Who are you? He asked, as if you know what to say. You've never gotten any closer to the answer, even after leaving the Underworld, but that's not what he's asking for now. I am Kobu, ex-demon lord. I escaped to Earth when I was betrayed by my second-in-command, Vendrick. Morris's pupils dilate. I've been on the run from demons sent to hunt me down for almost 2 years, before I came to Kibbleton. Here, I've settled in my role as a Sunny Fruits employee, and I wanted to live a quiet life, but a demon attacked the store. You pull out the eyeball you had collected and place it on the table. It used this to send King to the Underworld, and now I need Toad's help to get him back. Morris sits there, unfazed by the news. He grabs the eyeball to examine it further. He turns the item around before looking up at you. This is why demons and mortals shouldn't mix. Your kind always finds some way to ruin people's lives. Did you even consider what would happen to him in the first place? Of course, always. I didn't want King to get involved in any of this. Really, excuse me, but I find it hard to believe that you, a demon, would even care a little over one person. What, did you plan to consume his soul for yourself? Turn him into a puppet for your own entertainment? Never, he's my friend. I was happy just to be by his side. Morris places the eyeball back on the table and crosses his arms. You have to believe me, I would never hurt him on purpose. I already feel bad as it is now that he's in the situation for my sake. That's why I need to bring him back. Then what? As long as he's with you, he will continue to be at risk of getting attacked again. What about the damage to his psyche now that he knows all of this is real? How will he live knowing the Underworld is real? Hey, he's just trying to help his friend. Why are you giving him the 3rd degree? Because you and him aren't supposed to be here. Neither of you belong here. You're not only breaking the natural order of things, but who knows who else could get hurt if they get involved. Morris grabs his bandaged arm. He runs his thumb over his watch, turning it and tapping the face over and over again. That's just mean. Hold it. Give me a moment to think. Morris sighs loudly. Closing his eyes, he remains quiet. While the exorcist collects himself, you can't help but tap your fingers against the floor. The silence is unbearable. After what feels like forever, he opens his eyes. I take it you have a plan for all of this? I do. And where does the ghost come in? Toast. My name is Toast. Morris rolls his eyes. Where does Toast come in? He knows someone who can get me to the Underworld. And you trust this ghost to be honest about this so-called someone? Hey, I wouldn't lie. Oh really, I wonder how much of this honesty, the honesty of a condemned soul is worth. Hey! I think its source is legit. They left a note which came from the Underworld, so Archon might be worth checking out. And where is this Archon? He infiltrated the cult to find his jacket. Morris slaps himself on the forehead. Call me crazy, but I'm not convinced I should be letting you, a demon lord, Fluky, and him roam the streets like this. You can trust us. In fact, we could use your help. I don't know if any of this will work out. If I fail, I need to know someone who can take over and bring King home. Morris's gaze never falters from your face. You're asking a lot now, and I don't offer my services for free. What will it take then? Well, I don't know how useful you can be in battle. Then again, I do have a bunch of extra cases that could go a lot faster for an extra hands. Tell you what, you can help me out with some of my exorcism jobs. In exchange, I'll count that and these delicious cups of coffee King brewed before as my payment. Sounds fair to me. However, this deal comes with some terms and conditions. Once King is freed, you both need to leave the town. But if you really care about King, you know why this has to be done. As long as you're here, he'll always be in danger. You cup your hands in front of you. It feels as though the air inside your lungs have been sucked out as you fail to even utter a sound. Deep down, you know this was bound to happen. Even if you do save King with Toast's help, there's no guarantee your friend would even want you to be near you anymore. Turning to Toast, you wait for him. This decision is his as much as yours. I don't really mind. It's not like I'm sticking around here after this is done. Right, buddy? Right. Besides, I wouldn't want to stay in a place where I'm getting the evil eye every time Evil eye every time from some dumb exorcist. I'm sure everyone gives you the same look. Morris, I'll take the deal. I'll leave after King is saved. The exorcist smiles and drops his arms. Good. Maybe you aren't that unreasonable of a demon after all. Hang on. I just remembered something. Back at the store, that golden retriever... Lucian? Yeah. Is he with you? Not technically. He's an angel here to send me back to the Underworld. And you're not going, I take it? No. Then tell him that and get him to take a hike. Your whole body tenses up. Do I have to? I'm not really good at telling people they're getting let go from their jobs. Do it. The fewer celestial beings stick around here, the better. I can do that for you, bud. I'm good at letting people go. All I need is a crowbar and an alibi. No, Toast, I'll do it. Well, I take it we're done here. All three of you rise to your feet. Cheer up. As a sign of good faith, I'll give you guys a gift. Come by my office tomorrow. I have the morning shift, though. Oh, then I'll come by the store. And if we're getting a gift, I want a new TV. A TV? Yeah, it's better than me bending over to look at that tiny freaking thing. He points to the laptop on the floor. It's the least you can throw in with your heartfelt apology. The hyena throws his nose up high with a smug grin. He's right, you know. You did attack us without provocation. What? I was doing my job. People who can't apologize for mistakes are the worst kind of people. That's what my uncle taught me. But the boar looks from you to the ghost, struggling to escape the position he's in. Apologizing to a ghost and a demon. Ugh, fine. I'm sorry. Toast leans in close to Morris. Huh? What was that? Did a mouse squeak or something? Speak up. I said, I'm sorry. Toast laughs heartily at the blushing boar. But you're still not getting a TV. What I have is way more important than that. You'll see. Hang on, before you go. Oh, what now? You walk to the corner of the room and grab a broom. Clean up the pile of ashes you left behind and remove any remaining magic seals on the wall, please. Toast snickers away while floating up to the ceiling. Morris begrudgingly takes the broom and doesn't leave until you approve his cleanup.